First pitch on its way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's collected 11 hits in 47 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Standing in, Miguel Sano, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Gone into Monument Park. Solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. The 396th of his career as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Danny Espinosa. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. A solo shot down the line in right, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Here's Chris Carter now.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Line towards center field. Hayes is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Scope into shallow center. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 6. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Sliders in for a strike. Struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club up big. It's 6-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center.
High and deep to center field. Hayes looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Standing in now, Jorge Posada. Popped him up. Davis is in his tracks now. One down. Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinosa. One run in and one gone so far in this inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Chris Carter now.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on through 3 in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Got him.
Well, he's winning the game on the bump. So far this inning, guy on one pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Chris Tillman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes looks up, and it's gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hayes, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Ellsbury is on his way home. Now the relay home. And the throw's too late, and Ellsbury's safe at the plate. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Miguel Sano. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Tillman sets. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Gressman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no 4 full. The Yankees lead it 9-0.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Popped him up. Bregman is there. He's got it 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding in, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ripped on the ground to first. Carter takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in once again, Jorge Posada comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Machado is there. And that's the first out.
The batter number
Ready
14.
once again, Danny Espinosa. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Drilled to the right side. Scope is there. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
Ready now, Chris Carter. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the blowout continues. Giancarlo Stanton now.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Fly ball heading for the alley. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Hit hard, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 12-0. Into the box, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? they don't have any hits going into this part of the game. He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, captain Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Sisco, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Miguel Sano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Hayes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rasmus on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
In now, Danny Espinosa. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now. Runner in scoring position with Sir John.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now on a line. That's a base hit into left field.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Beckham. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Smoke toward the hole, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Patty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the height. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis, number 298 in his career. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's Jonathan Scope now. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Hector Rondon will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Rondon.
Two runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 14-2. Mike Wright enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mike Wright.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's one away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hayes. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side 2-3 go the Bombers. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass. It's past him. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Austin Hayes the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Hayes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding into the box, Chance Sisco. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to third.
Bregman fields it cleanly.
Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Orioles leave one. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Miguel Sano. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. Short, hit hard. Machado has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jorge Posada. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. Hayes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch on its way. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers.
Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tim Beckham starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Trey Mancini retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
14-2 the final score in this one. So the Bronx Bombers put a 14 in the run column here today. Felix Hernandez gets his 29th win as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Alec Asher was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game.